How's it going, everyone? So over the past weekend, we got two big updates, actually three, because we did get a new product. But in this video, I'm gonna go ahead and cover not just AirTag's new features that got added on the Apple Watch, but gonna go over a little bit more information about WatchOS 26.2.1, as well as WatchOS 26.3 Beta 3. Because in these new firmware updates, Apple gave us not only software improvements, but a major feature that you can actually enable on your Apple Watch. So let's go ahead and unlock this device and begin with the video. So compatible watches that Apple Watches that received this new firmware update are those that are actually compatible to be used on WatchOS 26. And if you have a Series 9 or newer Apple Watch, this also includes the Apple Watch Ultra 2 or newer. If you go in Control Center and you go all the way down, you have a new icon that Apple integrated, and that is the AirTag. You have access to this by simply adding edit. I'm going to remove this to start fresh, and we're going to tap the plus right above here. And from here, just scroll down until you find the Find item right here, and you'll see this new Find AirTag. You'll only have this ability to have access to this if you actually own and already paired a second generation AirTag to your device. And in case you missed my previous video, the design language of these newer AirTags is no different than the old generation AirTag, just the features of precise finding. So once you pair it to your account, simply tap on the AirTag Find Item, and then you're going to have to choose your AirTag. So right now I only have two AirTags, second generation, paired to my Apple device. And for this video demonstration purposes, I'm going to select my car key, select that, hit check mark, and then exit out of here. And just like that, we added the AirTag control icon right there. And when you select this, it's going to pin the device, and you can pin it because the key's right here. But it's pretty cool because if it's further away, let me see if I can walk away real quick. There we go. If we take the watch and we actually start like moving it around, this section will turn into like an arrow almost, allowing you to actually locate it a lot quicker. So that's how the precision tracking with the second generation AirTags work. And again, you can always pin it right here to play the audio. And the further away you are, the louder the AirTags get, which is kind of cool. But yeah, a mistake I've been seeing a lot of people do, they always go to the Find My app and click on their like Find Items. That's not how it's supposed to work. You have to actually assign it in the Control Center. But unfortunately, it only works with one AirTag at a time. It also has a cool animation. Not sure if you saw that. Because if you select AirTag again to like select the other item, it just caused my Apple Watch to crash. Just give me a few minutes. There we go. Now we're back in business. Let me go ahead and add the other AirTag. Find items, AirTag. And let's go ahead and assign my wallet this time. Hit check mark. So it looks like you can assign as many AirTags so long as they're the second generation, and they'll be actually discoverable or separated by its unique icons that you selected. So that's kind of cool. Now, in case you missed my previous video, Apple claims that the second generation AirTag is about 50% improved in terms of overall range from the first generation. But based off my previous video in the drone test, I was able to get like well over 80 feet, where the default AirTags was struggling around 20 or 30 feet. So massive improvement with the newer generation AirTags. Now, along with this latest update for both the beta and the non-beta version, we also got the new black utility braided solo loop band from Apple. Every year they always release like a new band for this, but unfortunately they typically would release like a new watch face as well. But this time we did not receive a new watch face for the Black Unity watch face. So we didn't get a new watch face, but at least Apple continues the tradition on giving us like a new watch band to match with the previous existed one. This is the one from last year that Apple released, but it's unfortunate that this time we didn't receive a new watch face with this update. Now, also along with this update, Apple also said to fix some bug improvements, but in the release notes, there's no specification what bug improvements or fixes they released. As you witnessed earlier, some of those existing bugs still exist, such as the ability to crash Control Center when you're customizing it. But a place I have seen noticeable improvements is in the widget page, as now whenever you load your widgets and hit edit, I notice these icons are loading a little bit quicker than previously. Even some third-party apps are loading quicker too. I guess not. Never mind. I don't know. Earlier when I was testing this out, I noticed everything was loading quicker in terms of like the widgets. There you go. Now these are loading quicker. Maybe because that was just a third-party one. But this is a third-party one. There we go. Now we're loading. I guess it still varies, unfortunately. But noticeable improvements here and there. But for those that are also on the public beta as well as developer beta, beta 4 is set to be released sometime next week. So right now we are on the 30th. Sometime next week, like on February 2nd, we should see a new beta 4 update for it. In terms of the official release, maybe like the RC candidate is rumored it's going to start around the 6th through the 16th. So a big, massive chunk of February, mid-February, end of February, typically when we should start seeing a new RC version of WatchOS 26.3 get released. And this will also include iOS as well. And then once we have that RC version, as soon as we get our hands on beta 4 of iOS 26 as well as WatchOS 26.4, that's when we should start seeing the Gemini Siri improvements starting making their way into the iPhone, which I'm definitely looking forward to those. But we're not going to see the massive improvements, major features and stuff like that start to get added until we have our hands on iOS 27 betas during the sometimes springtime keynote. But in terms of overall battery life, this is the Ultra 3. I also have an Ultra 3 right here, but in black. But this is the one I have been primary testing out and downloading all these betas. I recharge it every time with the official charging dock from Apple. So I'm very curious to see what my battery life percentage, health capacity looking like on this Apple Watch now that I've been using it ever since upon its release when it was first available. So let's go ahead in settings, go into battery. We are at 93%, okay charge rate, battery health. Let's see, moment of truth. I'm still at 100% capacity, so that's actually quite impressive. I was actually expecting to be like 98 like it was last year with my Ultra 2. All these beta firmware updates usually starts harming the internal battery, but the fact that it's about to be close to 6 months now, I'm still at 100%, so I'm actually quite surprised. But overall battery health throughout the day, this watch has been able to survive and last me close to 3 days under a single charge. So even though I'm on the beta updates, it seems very solid in terms of battery performance. I have no complaints whatsoever, even on the Apple Watch Ultra. I remember last year it was just a nightmare being on the betas, as it will give me like almost a day of battery life, and for an Ultra watch, very unacceptable. But this year, these betas have been doing my watch pretty well. Other than that, there you guys have it. That is everything you need to know about this latest WatchOS update. If you'd like to see that video of the comparison between the first generation and second generation AirTag, I covered it all in greater detail in this video over there, where I do a fun experiment by using my drone as a test subject. Watch that video and know exactly what I mean. But in terms of overall improvements, the AirTag 2 are actually quite phenomenal. Anyways, there you guys have it. Thank you so much for watching.